What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. I always have to check my mic. If you hear the air conditioning in the background, leave a comment or a dislike. That way I know to cut it off when I do this. But it's basically a look at my team to see where I'm at so far. So first, heads up, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I've dropped on the game, and it was backwards, but it's just something I felt like doing. Well, it wasn't something I felt like doing, it's just because I had it. But this is the team, $500. This is $500 worth of mud packs, and like this is what I got off of it with the training and stuff. So technically we're gonna go, and this was just, I think, like the first day I dropped 200, and today I dropped, well, no, 400. Then 400. I dropped 400 on the game, but we're gonna go check out Patty Mahomes, A-Rod. Now, everybody loves Patrick Mahomes, but I'll be totally honest with you. Patrick Mahomes has a windup that's going to get annoying, but he has the power to put the ball where you want it. A-Rod has the quickest release in the game, and he flicks it out. I'm going to put a couple of videos up of him so you guys can see him and see what it is. But I'll be totally honest with you. Those superstar packs were amazing. I got the most out of the superstar packs than anything. I got more out of superstar packs than anything. And, you know, the Legends pack, I think I got a 88. Lawrence Taylor, 88 Lawrence Taylor, and a couple of things that I turned into training. We got Tyron Smith, we got Joe, whatever his name is, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, DeMar Dotson. I bought DeMar Dotson, and I bought Joel, I think. But these guys, the rest of them came out of a pack. He even came out of a pack, so I'm just going to read up. He's a pack, 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 pack. Bought him, pack. But Amari Cooper, I made sure that I put the route chem on him because I want Amari to make those quick cuts, and it really plays into like the routes that I run and the offense that I run. But you know, we're gonna go off with Amari Cooper. Alshon Jeffrey, the same thing. Jeffrey makes those quick cuts for me, so that's why I have him. Tyler Lockett is the guy who, no matter who you put on those wheel routes, they're going to burn man, as you see in my last video. Now, if you guys want me to put a video up of how to stop the Buck O blitz and the all the cover zero blitzes, I'll give you a look at it and show you. It's very easy. As you watch my last video, I know how to block all that stuff. Sometimes it gets in, sometimes it doesn't, but depending on how you do it, you know, you could stop it with no problem. But Nick Chubb, Lamar Miller, Philip Lindsay, who dominates on a regular basis because he can catch too. I love that. Patrick Mahomes, as I said, the windup is annoying. Sherman, he can actually do secure pass protector, so he gets away. Now, Torrey Holt, who I'm hoping I could just really get leveled up in the due time, because I'm going Torrey Holt. Brandon Cooks may stay on the team, but at this moment, Torrey Holt, Amari Cooper, and Marvin Harrison, depending on what goes down. Jordan Reed, who dominates on crossing routes, and for some reason that matchup nightmare, I've noticed it does make the linebackers dumb out on crossing routes. It really makes, like, if you do 4 verticals with him, it dumbs them out. On offense this year, I'll be totally honest with you, the meta has not changed from last year. The meta has not changed at all. I run split back, and I just basically put a man beater out there and a wheel route. That's all you need, is like a post route that'll beat man coverage and zone. It's I would have to post those videos up, but the Patriots have a lot of those plays in their playbook that destroy zone and man in one play. Like, if you watch a couple of my videos, I run maybe like one good play that does it all. So offense is basically the same meta. Bunch is still good. Deep post routes are really killer this year, and the fact that the route specialist is really good. Route specialist, I would say get you a route specialist. Are you in MUT or are you in defense? Defense is a toss-up. Do not run any zone. Don't run any zone. Shed D is based off of the formations. From what I'm seeing, dollar, nickel, nickel over G. Okay, so you play franchise and rigs. your sheds are going to be a little bit better than mine would be. But in rigs, I see people running dollar, non-stop dollar. They get the best defense and they just run dollar. And it's a dollar out the robber. If you run robber, you have to put the 3-rec safety in a purple zone and the blitzing linebacker in a purple zone. And then you user the safety that's in the blue zone and you take away everything. Like this year, shading outside and inside does a lot. So when I do it, I normally shade outside so that if they throw something outside, my purple zone will pick it off and I just use it in the middle of the field. Because 9 times out of 10 with a man defense, you know where they're going to go. They're going to go to the quick post, or they're going to go to like a crossing route. But since crossing routes aren't too prevalent right now, and I think Tom Brady is the only guy who can really create his own routes. I think Tom Brady is the only guy. I might be wrong. I haven't played rigs, but somebody like Tom Brady, I've seen a lot of people use Patrick Mahomes because Tyreek Hill is very fast. But what's his name? Keenan Allen, if you get you a route runner, you can basically destroy a lot of people. You can destroy a lot of teams if you get you a route runner. Like if you look at my defense, I just basically, everybody right here, Reggie White, DeMarcus Lawrence, Strahan, I basically use them to get the sheds. Like depending on how you crash, you can get really good sheds depending on how you crash. Sometimes you crash up, sometimes you don't have to crash. Sometimes, I actually heard Clef the guy say that if you run stock, it'll destroy a lot of games. It destroys a lot of people. But like now, pinch buck O is the #1 thing you're gonna run into. And if you know how to block pinch buck O, you'll destroy it, no problem. I like spread. If you like spreading things out, the spread offense is really good for you. I say the Cardinals have a decent spread. You know the dollar defense? Dollar 3D linemen. 2, 4, 6. Well, no, altogether it's like 8. It's 8 defensive backs on the field in dollar. 8 defensive backs. Now, run heavy offenses are going to destroy dollar. The one thing you have to watch out for on offense is the I-form and the I-form twins. There's a stretch that's really dominant right now that everybody started using after Mudhead, the Friday Night Classic. But if you look at my team, he sees the field sometimes, he doesn't see the field. Right now, my safeties see the field more than anybody. So I made sure I had fast safeties and fast corners. Because here's the thing, this year speed matters. Oh, the OP plays the same as last year. Anything with a post and anything that draws attention. Like if you can't really use your user and take everything away this year. So I would say put a post on one side and put an in route on the other, and then put a drag on the other opposite on the same side at the end. What happens is he has to pick his poison. Are you going to make sure that the deep route doesn't get open, or are you going to make sure the short stuff doesn't get open? 9 times out of 10, they run to the short route and then they try to break to the deep route. But if you got somebody fast, no linebacker or safety will be able to keep up with it once you lose ground. That's why I basically try to funnel everything to one side, or get them into a position. I heard the Bears are pretty nasty in regs because you have Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack destroys. I know DeMarcus Lawrence is nasty. Now the thing is, they really scaled back the run pursuit. So the pursuit in general is scaled back, and reaction time is scaled back in Madden. This year is just like a total toss-up. So unless you have or know the defense that you're running is really good, you might be in a little bit of trouble if you find somebody who has like really glitchy plays. That's why they took the fade out, the old school fade that used to like break off at the top, because you can really take the top off of defenses with that. Like now you can't really, there aren't really many stock fades in the game where you could take the top off of defense, but you can still do it. But now it's like, how can I say it? Stick skill. If you have really good stick skill, you'll probably break a lot of plays for a lot of yardage. That's where most of my one play touchdowns come from. The D-Craft stop and go, or the D-Craft shake. Like I normally get in there and just shake people and take off. Oh, the stretch. You don't know? The stretch is dangerous, brother. Let me go see if I can find it for you. But oh, you know what? I should have okay, let me see right here. I'm gonna try to do my best to get up in there and show it to you. But oh, playbooks. So me personally, I use the Patriots playbook. Why? Because we have this little glitchy I formation play right here. So here it is right here. I form tight. This stretch right here. So you run that stretch right there. You see strong stretch. Now the way I run it, which I don't think a lot of people know about, if you flip it, what happens is that receiver, the singles receiver, he'll run over and you can hike it while he's running. If you hike it while he's right behind the guard and the tackle, he'll turn into an inline blocker and he'll actually secure his block a lot better than he would if you left him there. So you have this strong stretch. And it's another one that's really, really glitchy. It's really glitchy. I'm trying to find it for you. Like I suck at finding stuff. But yeah, it's basically those stretch twins. I think it's stretch twins. But yeah, this might be it. Where is that doggone stretch at? But it's another stretch with where you have the twin receivers on both sides. So pro flex. Slot flex, where is it at? But yeah, it's a twin side. They just will not show it to me. But I think this one's kind of glitchy too. The halfback, it's in the Saints book too. This one, the halfback Saints zone, is really glitchy because like when you come out of the backfield, you kind of like get a boost or a burst. So it's very glitchy in some sense. And me personally, I go straight to shotgun. Because right now the meta, 5 wide is glitchy. 5 wide is glitchy. Cluster is glitchy. The counter, like stuff like this. But in this formation, you technically left open because you can't block anybody. So you're kind of screwed in that sense. But it's still a good formation. Where's the Saints play at? Pat split close is pretty good. Let me show you. This is the play I use right here. I usually streak circle, block R1, slide the line away from him, and then just run the play like that. So what's going to happen is you're going to either have the post route or you're going to have the drag, and you're going to have that glitchy out and up route from the running back. It really destroys the meta right now, which is cover 4. Because he has to make a choice. Am I going to take away the post or am I going to take away the running back? And 9 times out of 10, they make the wrong decision. No matter who you throw it to, you can get it to him. Spread. This is K-Mac's offense right here. All these plays like this. You can find his offense online, though. Like, you could really find K-Mac's offense online. So, it'll basically be one of those... look up K-Mac's spread offense and it'll just tell you everything you need to know about it. But right now, what's good, D? Right now, y'all are running into you're gonna run into an awful lot of cover 0 blitzes. So I would say in cover 0, wheel routes destroy cover 0. Wheel routes destroy it. So something like this, verticals, you see that wheel route, it will destroy the cover 0, no problem. It'll eat it alive. That wheel route, so normally people just, Like when I see it, I'll block the running back, block the tight end. If you want to, slant R1 and let circle wheel out, and he always beats the man coverage on that route right there. It's another one somewhere in here. I don't know where it's at. Don't get me to lie to you. But RPOs are glitchy too. Any of you guys tried out the RPOs? I don't like them because I'm just not one of those guys who gets into that whole 9 with the RPO. I could do them, but yeah, I ain't even I can't do them. I just don't like doing RPOs, honestly. Like you see this one right here, the RPO stretch alert. Like what you do is you decide if you're gonna stretch it or you throw backside, and normally people throw that backside slant, and it really destroys a lot of stuff. But make sure you find you a wheel route, man beaters and zones. Like it's basically all that is in the game. Like it's not too much. The game is iffy because we haven't found a meta yet. There's not a true meta in the game. So everybody's just right now just watching K-Mac and the rest of the guys play, and they're basically trying to see what's good and what's not. You know, so it's not really nothing set in stone, honestly. I can't truly say like, oh, this would be the best play, but the run game, armbar with Zeke is nasty. So if you armbar people with Zeke, you'll probably 9 times out of 10 win that battle. And armbar, from what I understand, the patch that's coming is not going to patch what Zeke is doing. So armbar won't be patched. So you could probably destroy people with Zeke and that armbar. It's not the run, it's that armbar that's killer. But before I dip out, I'm going to just go through the team again for everybody who wasn't here. How do you get that? I don't even know what that is. But that's technically what it is. Like it's run defense out, but it's more or less like depending on your skill for the run defense. Dante Jackson is good because he's fast. Like I know a lot of people probably gonna look and say, why is he in your lineup? Well, Deontay Jackson's actually pretty freaking fast. Yeah, they were talking about putting a patch out to make it where, well, they did patch it where you lose stamina, but it didn't make any difference because even if you lose the stamina, you still can throw like 6-7 people off of you and keep running. See my boys right here. These are my cornerbacks. I had to get rid of him. He was getting beat way too much. Way too much. I got all these powered up people and there's nothing like, yeah. But yeah, that's why I got him there. You see this, see that one, see that one, see that one. Strahan, they all ran me some coin. They ran me a lot of coin. Like, so yeah. I think I ran through maybe 2.5 mil. I think this team is 2.5 mil right now. And that's technically these guys. Like he was 300, he was 300, he was 300. That's a mil right there. Full games. I got a game that I need to edit right now. It actually shows me using that stretch in the goal line. Like I use it in the goal line to get the touchdowns. I really don't run. I pass all day long. If you look at any of my old videos, I'm basically full-blown cheese. I find one play that beats everything and I just spam it until you prove to me you can stop it. And when you prove to me you can stop it, I basically go to something else that you have to prove to me you can stop. But this year, it's hard to adjust. But I'm gonna get up out of here and I'm gonna go through these one last time. You guys have a good one. Catch you next time. Hey, it should be a video out of me spamming the I'm more of a passer too. Yeah, I'd rather pass than anything. I'm gonna post a video for you and I'll probably have it up. You too, brother. Thanks for tuning in, man. I have a video up in probably about another 20 minutes.